Hi, this is Mello, and here is 5 upcoming MMOs I'm really looking forward to. I play a variety of different games, and although the MMO I have spent the most time in is World of Warcraft, I also spent some time in, for example, Star Wars The Old Republic, Wildstar, Guild Wars, and Lineage and Ultima Online back in the day. At the moment there are a lot of upcoming MMOs, and some of them look really promising. I want to share my favorites amongst all of them, and hopefully there will be some that you find interesting. I know others have said this as well about this game, but if I were to create my dream MMO, it wouldn't be far from what Chronicles of Elyria seems to aim for. Chronicles of Elyria is a fantasy MMORPG developed by Soulbound Studios. It was funded on Kickstarter back in June 2016, but has continued its crowdfunding on its website after that. What's unique about this game is its realism, and its attention to details. Anything that can change either by play interaction or by time will change. For example, you age in this game, and when you die, either by old age or for other reasons, your life spark or soul can continue in your kids or in your friends' kids, etc. It's set in a world that consists of 18 different biomes that changes not only by seasons but also by play interaction. You can build your own house and even become the mayor of your own town. There are NPCs, but its story and its world is primarily built up by players. This is done through a contract system which looks really cool. It's heavily focused on role-playing and without classes, so you can be whatever you want. A king, a duke, farmer, cook, or an assassin. You can create and sell furniture or be an inventor, or lawyer and create laws in the land, and so on. The developer has now said that they aim for a release on the second half of 2019, and also before that there will be an exposition release, or early access if you will, for backers 3 months before release, so the community can start building the world. If this sounds like the MMO you've been waiting for, I really recommend checking out Electric Bear's channel. He has some in-depth video that explain this game better. Link will be in the description. Identity is in some way the modern non-fantasy equivalent to Chronicles of Elyria, as it also is very player-driven when it comes to story and so on, with almost no AI in the game. And it seems like it has a lot of potential as well. The game is developed by Canadian-based Asylum Entertainment, and it was funded on Kickstarter back in February 2015, and it has continued the possibility to back in the game on its website. The game is highly focused on realism, so driving, firing a weapon and such will be as realistic as possible, and match its IRL counterpart. To stay true to this, the game will have a very limited text-based communication system and will use voice over IP instead, where the mouth will move when you speak. All of the houses and apartments you see in the game you can buy, and player housing seems to be a big part of this game. You can pretty much change and upgrade everything in your home. Colors of walls, kitchen interior, furnitures and such. Although it's labeled as an MMO, you can also rent your own community server in this game, if you don't want to play on the official servers. Here you have a lot of different settings and tools you as a server manager can play around with. The game has no official release date as of yet, but we know that there will be different modules of the game released before the full game is out. So the first one is going to be a town square module, and it's set to be released early 2017. So hopefully that will be soon. If you feel like this is a game you want to learn more about, I recommend the TheDynasty's channel that has more in-depth videos of different aspects of the game. Link will be in the description. Both Identity and Chronicles of Elyria is what you call a sandbox MMO, but the next one is somewhere between sandbox MMO and theme park MMO. Ashes of Creation is a game being developed by Interpret Studios that consists of some of the same people who have earlier worked on EverQuest and Star Wars Galaxies. This is, as the 2 previous games, highly player-driven, but they have a system where you as a player help to build what is called nodes in the area that you are questing in or fighting, gathering and so on. By player activity these nodes then level up and become camps, towns and cities, and in that way becomes the hub for that area. The nodes are categorized as military, divine, economic and scientific, and you as a player, depending on what type of experience you want in the game, choose which node you want to help build up. The thing is that there is a limited number of nodes that can be built up at any given time, so this creates an incentive for players to stop other nodes from progressing, and when attacking a node, they can be destroyed. The game has been in development since February 2016. It was crowdfunded on Kickstarter and crushed its goal on June 2nd this year. They continue its crowdfunding on their website, so if you want to see more of this game, I recommend checking that out. Also, this game looks really beautiful. Crowfall is something that I just have to try at some point. The game is in beta and you can pledge now if you want to play it. They have beta weekends where everyone who has pledged over a certain amount is eligible to play. The game is created by veterans from Ultima Online, The Sims Online and Star Wars: The Old Republic. It was funded on Kickstarter already back in March 2015 and have up to date managed to collect over 12 million in funding. Crowfall is trying to be a hybrid between a strategy game and an MMORPG, which sounds really interesting. You start off in what's called the Eternal Kingdom. This is your own kingdom that you expand by buying land and improve by adding specific buildings and such. The different buildings in turn gives you more advantages in game, and you can build, for example, player housing, crafting station, marketplaces, strongholds and such. You can then invite other players to join your kingdom. When you are ready, you go out in the world and join a campaign. Campaigns in this game have different worlds, each with a different rule set. The worlds are huge and you fight for resources and control of the different worlds. The game is truly dynamic, where almost anything can be destroyed, so you can dig under walls or even build siege weapons and destroy castles and other buildings. As the seasons in the world change from spring to winter, the world becomes harsher and eventually the world is destroyed and the campaign is at its end. If you want to know more of this game, I recommend watching Crowfall's own YouTube channel, and since the game has been in beta for a while, there is a lot of gameplay out there as well, so go check that out. Alright, the last one I'm going to mention is Star Citizen. So if you haven't heard of this before, this is the game that was supposed to be the true space MMORPG we've all been waiting for. The thing is that some of us has been waiting since November 2012, when the game first was funded on Kickstarter. I still want to have this on my list, because I still believe this is going to be a game I will have a lot of fun in. I was really looking forward to explore different planets, just roam around in space and attack unsuspected traders and steal all their goods. The game was initially supposed to release in 2014, and for now the only information is 2017. The game is developed by Cloud Imperium Games and led by Chris Roberts, who developed Wing Commander and Freelancer back in the day. There is a lot of content on YouTube for this game, so if you like the idea of having an entire galaxy to play around in, I really recommend having a look at this game. Hopefully this will have released later this year, but you never know with this game. Alright, that's it for me. I just want to mention as a side note, when doing some research for this video, I came across a game called Everywhere. This is a game that seems to be really early in development, but it's being made by former employees of Rockstar North. Not much information about this game so far, but it's said to be a real-life, influenced open world game, and with a team like that behind it, I'm guessing it's going to be awesome, so I bet we're going to see more of that in the months to come. So far, the game I'm most excited about is Chronicles of Elyria. I'm usually not a big role-playing fan, but I can really see myself wander around the world this game provides, see my character age, and see the world around me change with each passing in-game year. With every Q&A the developer published, there's always a new and astonishing fact about the game that really sounds amazing. For instance, if you kill every creature of a race, or pick every flower of a specific type, they will go extinct. If you leave food out in the summer, it will spoil faster than it would in the winter. And you can become a raid boss for everyone else to try to kill by the sound of it. Is there a game you are more excited about? Feel free to share it in the comments below. Alright, so get on the hype train everyone, and I see you in the next video. Bye.